Hi there, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for August. And what an exciting month is in store for you personally. Because on the 3rd of the month, Mars, the power planet, the planet of drive and determination, returns back to your sign after a 2-month hiatus. Now it's also going to augment the energy of Saturn, which has been with you for over a year. Now more recently, Saturn has been drained of energy by the dissolving vibe of Neptune, which tends to take away structures when it's in a right angle with Saturn, which is all about structure. Now Mars is going to get caught up in this drama this month too, because Saturn and Neptune are not stopping this angle, not through to mid-October. But Mars is going to give you a lot more grunts, a lot more determination and willpower to punch through this rather subtle mist of opposition that Neptune can bring. And it's aided too by a new moon on the 2nd in your sister fire sign of Leo, which is really going to bring to the fore your natural pioneering spirit, your desire to widen your horizons, to embrace different cultures and philosophies, travel, or be much more physically active. But the great news is that this new moon also links in with Saturn. So anything you start now, as long as it's well thought through and rehearsed, has a great opportunity to stand the test of time. In the first week of this month also, Venus is alongside the Sun in the sign of Sagittarius, and I think this is helping you to be more curious about your love life, and if you're single, potentially linking with those people who really excite you, those people who are different and stimulate you in some way. Spontaneity is still a good thing despite the role of Saturn, but Saturn just asks you to try to use that spontaneity in some kind of productive way. Remember, Saturn in Sagittarius is all about lessons and knowledge. So the more knowledge that you invest in yourself, the more you can guide your moves in an informed manner. Now, just before the end of last month, Mercury moved into a much more worldly part of your horoscope, and at the very start of this month it wouldn't be a surprise if you were thinking about retraining, going on some kind of professional program, attending a conference or seminar, or if you're looking for a job, even attending or applying for an interview. However, at the end of the first week, Venus also moves into this area, but then from the 11th, Mercury gets caught up in that angle with Neptune and Saturn too, creating quite a complex set of influences. I think whatever you're trying to do at home or at work, it could be that you're going to have to be a bit more flexible to deal with the challenges. It may not be a case of getting everything on your own terms. And although you like to be a free spirit, I think obligations are going to come more to the fore, especially at the start of week 2 and the start of week 3, when Venus also gets caught up in the drama as well. But then from the 17th to the 28th, well, we have a big development, because Mars is exactly alongside Saturn. If you scatter your energies through this transit, you'll find that you achieve very little. It is going to be a time when it's all or nothing. So narrow it down, as I said before, and you can make enormous progress. You can work very hard. You probably won't appreciate too many interruptions. And you may also find that if anyone blocks your progress, that you could find yourself becoming fundamentally frustrated very easily. Try to stay cool, because on the 18th there is a full moon. Well, in fact it's a partial eclipse, but it's one that actually can be very good for you, because it forges a wonderful angle to Uranus, which is in your sector of personal expression. With the full moon in your sector of everyday communication, I think over the next couple of weeks there could be a surprise contact or meeting, or a sense of togetherness with someone that really can excite you in some way. I don't necessarily mean romantically, although it's possible, but certainly there can be some drama around this connection. Then, of course, the Sun is going to join up with Venus and Mercury in the sign of Virgo, and this occurs on the 23rd. This is an opportunity, it's true, to start to take your opportunities in life much more seriously. And if you are wanting to take on more responsibilities, apply for a bigger job, have a career change, it's certainly all going to come to the fore later this month. But just as the month draws to a close, Mercury does slam on the brakes. There is a retrograde. Also, Venus makes a transit into the part of your horoscope that's to do with friendship and sociability. Just reminding you that life can't be all work and no play, because it wouldn't suit you. You would become very bored. But I do feel there's going to be this interlude this month where how you shape things, your personal activities, although they may be conditioned in some ways by other people's expectations, but if you can really have one key goal and stick to it, fantastic progress may be possible across weeks 3 and 4. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.